Hello friends, today we'll study about integrated rate law equations. So why do we study integrated rate law equations? To establish the relation between concentration at different times with respect to rate constant. So this is the reason why do we study integrated rate law equation. Now to find out the integrated rate law equation, we just integrate the differential form of rate law equation. And differential form of rate law equation we have already studied in the previous video. So now we'll study the integrated rate law equation of zero order reaction, right? So zero order reaction in which the order of the whole reaction is zero, that is it is independent of the concentration of the reactant, right? So first we'll study about zero order reaction. I'll take another marker. So for zero order reaction, for example, reactant changes to product. So what will be the differential rate law for this? It will be minus d concentration of R upon dt is equals to K concentration of R raised to the power 0, because it is a zero order reaction, right? So now what anything raised to the power 0 is equals to 1, right? So we will write minus dr dt equals to k. So this is the final differential rate law for zero order reaction. Okay, now we'll just rearrange this. We'll write dt here, so it will be k dt, right? And we'll put minus sign also here. So now we will integrate this equation. So what will happen? I'll write this above. dr is equals to minus k dt, right? So dr is equals to minus k dt. When you will integrate this equation, what will you get? You will get here, you will get R, concentration of R, and it will become minus T into K and plus I. I is the constant of integration. Okay, so according to the laws of integration, you will get this equation after integrating this equation. Okay, so when you will put time 0, at time 0 the concentration of reactant becomes R naught. Okay, so what will you get at time 0 and R is equals to R naught? What will you get here? 0 will come, 0 into k will become 0 and I will become R naught. So I will be equals to R naught, right? Now this I is equals to R naught will simply put here. So what will you get? We'll put I is equals to R naught concentration. Okay, so this is the final integrated rate law equation for zero order reaction. Now let us compare it with the straight line equation, that is y is equals to mx plus c. Okay, so y coordinate is R, that is concentration of reactant, m is the slope, that is minus k, and x is equals to t, that is time, and c is equals to the intercept, that is R naught. Okay, so when you will draw the when you draw a graph between when you will draw the graph between concentration of reactant and time, what you will get, for example, this is the graph, this is concentration of reactant and this is time. Okay, so this is y coordinate, this is x coordinate. So what you will get, you will get graph like this. Okay, so this is slope, and slope will be equals to minus k, right? And intercept will be r naught. Intercept is this one. So this will be equals to initial concentration of reactant. Okay, so zero order reaction can be of many types, in which we use catalyst so that the concentration of the reactant has no effect on the overall rate equation, right? So example of zero order reaction is decomposition of ammonia gas in the presence of platinum catalyst. So it is an example of zero order reaction, in which the rate law equation becomes, I'll show you what is the example of zero order reaction. It is ammonia gas dissociates into N2 gas and plus 3H2 gas. So it is 2. So here the rate law equation is independent of the concentration of ammonia. So it will be equals to rate equals to K into ammonia's concentration raised to the power 0. So it is independent of the ammonia's concentration. Okay. Also you can find out the K from this integrated rate law equation, that is R naught concentration is equals to minus KT plus R naught. So K will be equals to, what will be the K? R naught minus R upon T. So in this way we have established the relation between concentration at different times with respect to K. So this was the integrated rate law equation for zero order reaction. So I hope you understood this topic. Now we'll learn about the integrated rate law equation of first order reaction in the next video. Thank you so much.